Hi, I'm Harold De Loach, Director of Education for the Academy of Industrial Arts, which is an electrician training program located in Philadelphia. I also run NECprepclass.com, which is a electrical license preparation course. And this is EC&M Asks, where you, the viewers, get to send in and ask technical questions, and I'm your subject matter expert for this video. That's a great question. The NEC is not written like a novel. It's not a publication that you can pick up and read from cover to cover. You actually need a specific purpose when you go into the NEC seeking information. For instance, an apprentice might need to answer a basic question on a job site when the boss isn't around. One of the fastest ways to navigate through the National Electrical Code when you are in the early stages of your career is utilizing the rear index in the code book. You may have a basic question about how often you should support a wiring method, a non-metallic sheath cable, or mineral clad cable, or a piece of EMT pipe. You go to the rear of the code book, and the index is laid out based on its main topics and the subtopics. So for instance, let's say you're looking for what is the first interval of support you should have on a piece of EMT after it leaves a junction box. I would go in the index, I would go to EMT, electrical metallic tubing, and under that main topic, I would look for a subtopic, support. It'll take you right to the support sections in chapter 3, electrical metallic tubing, and it should direct you specifically to the section and part that covers means of support for electrical metallic tubing. So remember, if you are just starting to utilize the code book, one of the fastest ways to start navigating through it is the index. Do not try to languish through the code book from the front to the back, trying to isolate the information you're looking for. Start right at the rear in the index. Start out with your main topic, whatever that subject matter is. And the way the index is laid out, after you find the main topic, there are subtopics. And if you can narrow it down really tight, you can find the specific information you're looking for very fast. Special permission. What is it? Who grants it? That's a great question. The only individual or organization or office that can grant an electrician or a contractor or an engineer special permission is the authority having jurisdiction. That is the third-party inspector. That could be the local building inspector. Special permission is giving a contractor or an electrician that is performing an installation or job permission to deviate from how something would normally be installed based on requirements from the National Electrical Code. So the code book gives us allowances. It gives us a little wiggle room when we get in tight spaces. They give us exceptions. The code book is filled with exceptions, but once in a while, an electrician may get in some situation where not even an exception can grant him the wiggle room that he needs to perform a particular installation. Maybe he needs to put a panel or a disconnect outside of an area that extends beyond the allowances of the code book. Well, a third-party inspector or building inspector can come out and assess the scene and the situation and actually grant that electrician or that contractor room to do something outside of the normal installation guidelines that you would find in the NEC. It's called special permission. And only someone who is a building inspector or third-party inspector can grant that. Hey, listen, this time's been great. Thank you for all of your questions here at EC&M Asks. Look out for the next video. Thank you for having me. Catch you on the next one.